Bullets in your butthole. This was it.
Bullets in your butthole. Again, I was ready, and you know, somehow he murders me first because the game sucks.
Like, that's classic Phil. He murders me first because the game sucks, and we can analyse that. But that's not so. I mean, I don't like the rage gamer. It's not my fault stuff, but it's not like egregious to me. Whereas the bullets in your butthole stuff.
Bullets in your butthole.
Okay, bullets in your butthole is one thing.
Oh, bullets in the butthole.
But what did he do there after? Bullets in your butthole could be funny. It's like scat talks, you know, bullets up your bum. There's nothing wrong with that, yeah?
Oh, bullets in the butthole.
But why did he do that? Oh, bullets in the butthole. Like that affected voice afterwards. That, I mean, I might be wrong. You know, I don't know. I might be wrong. But I think what Phil's doing there is, and I'll switch my face around now. At this point, now's the best time to do it. Edit, transform, flip horizontal. There we go. What Phil's doing there is he's alluding to homosexuality, isn't he? And that bullets up your bum might... No, I'm telling you the rest of the subtext. It's not there as over... He's not saying all these other things. But you know that the reason he's done that funny voice there was because what he's alluding to is homosexuality.
Again, I was ready, and you know, somehow he murders me first because the game sucks.
Now I'm going to give him his flowers as well. At other moments during this stream, he was quite happy and buoyant because things are going well. The new capture card's working. At other moments, he was actually sometimes a little bit amusing and carrying it well. He's not always a total ass, but it's so frequent and infrequent with the different kinds of, like, because he's doing these other things so frequently, you think he's kind of bad all the time. Like, other people might disagree with me here, but there are moments. I'd say moments. It's almost like if I should do it one time. I should edit this stream and I should do it. I should just show you. I should edit it myself and show you Phil's highlights. And I bet I can make a decent highlight video, but it'd be quite short. I'm not saying that it's lots and lots of good moments followed by the occasional slur and fuck up, the occasional accident. I'm saying in the main, it's not that good. But there are times where I find him amiable. I can say that as an honest person. But I don't like this.
Bullets in your butthole.
Like, the bullets in your butthole thing is childish and it's inane and it's funny. Like, I can accept it and it's fine.
Oh, bullets in the butthole.
But it's the fact that I know his mind has then made that mental leap to, gay people, huh? Like getting shot in the back in this game. Oh, I got shot in the butthole. Oh, gay people. I didn't make that mental leap. He did. And now that he's there, I know where he's going with it. Oh, bullets and gay people sticking things up their bum. Ha, you fucking gay you are. I shot you up your bum, you gayo. Like, that's slurs. That's where it gets into homophobia. That's where it stops being funny and starts being bullying. And, like, he's just holding off doing that, but he said it in that voice. So if you've got that mind, like any of us have, that understands the context, you can fill in the blanks. Because he's not going to say anything else. Maybe because, right, now, here I don't know. Is it because there are people out there who are anti-gay, aren't there? There are people out there who are anti-woke. They're anti-lesbian. They're anti... there are people out there who are anti-black, and, like, we're talking about racists and bigots and these sort of people as well, aren't we? So maybe they need representation, because if you are like that, like, I'm not saying they should have representation. This is a hard, complex conversation I'm having, but... listen to check me out. It's interesting that on Twitter recently, Elon Musk has let things go a bit more Wild West. What's happened on social media like YouTube is that these people have been weeded out over a period of time. So they're now underrepresented. Some of them haven't gone away in society. Sorry, I just feel a little bit poorly with the old COVID for a second here. I need to just take a minute. I wonder if it's my talking all the time or it's just in my chest. I just, you know, being an anxious person, just want to make sure I'm not about to have some sort of heart attack or something. It's more probably anxiety for that reason. So I just need to calm myself for a minute. It's anxiety more likely than anything else, and I'm poorly with COVID. So anyway, these people are not represented on the internet because you say the N-word or you make a racist joke, or like, and I'm against it. Remove it, flag them. This is offensive. You know, that happens. That's happened now a lot. Cancel culture, they ended up calling it if they wanted to. But it's not just cancel culture. It's a change in social tone from a day before when people were... Like, you literally had slavery in America. You know, things have changed, haven't they, a lot? So, you know, we're now ever-changing, moving forward. And I prefer it in the modern way. But some people don't. Some people think, oh, political correctness is rubbish. I should be allowed to make racist jokes and whatever. And it's not... We shouldn't be allowed to joke about things that have race attached to it, but we should be allowed... You know, there's this wider conversation now even of everything gets cancelled. So jokes that aren't actually racist, that are just jokes that involve race, you can't even say them now. And, you know, there's this... That's the political tone, isn't it, of the conversation in places. So it's interesting that DarksydePhil here on the internet, there's a lot of people watching streamers and they might think fucking left-wing, you know, all goody-goodies, or they're all happy with the... You know, they're all trans... positive, you know, bastards. No, I'm one of those people. I know. I'm like, ContraPoints is good, you know. I'm very modern minded in that aspect. So those people probably aren't watching me because when I say things like that, like when I reference ContraPoints, they probably think, oh, ContraPoints, that's one of those left wing fucking transsexuals. You're. Oh, I don't like you. Like those people. Who are they watching? Who have they got to watch? Well, DarksydePhil here is playing sort of, you know, aggressive war-based shooter game and dropping the occasional joke about homosexuality that he doesn't say the full joke, but he just did a one-liner. Oh, bullets in the butthole in a slightly affected voice.
Bullets in your butthole. Oh, bullets in the butthole.
So... It's not enough. It's not sharp enough to say that's a homophobic slur, maybe, or maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's based on your opinion. But for me, I know what he's driving at, and if I'm of the right-wing persuasion and I want to listen to people have a go at gays more, then I can follow Phil because he might not say it all the time, but every now and then he lets me know that he's thinking it. Do you know what I mean? I think that's one of his. Unique selling points as a streamer is that there aren't many people who are overtly racist and homophobic that get to maintain their position on the internet. So there aren't that many of them for you to watch. And the more and more of them get exposed, the more and more they get weeded out. And then for Phil, he's managed to evade that by just moderating his language enough to not quite do the bad slurs that get him completely blocked off YouTube. But in the past has said slurs against Jews, Chinese people, blacks, Asians. Am I slurring by saying them as terms like that? I don't think so. I think it's fine. I think if you're black, you call yourself black. You know, I think it's fine. Phil has slurred against these people left, right and centre and then stopped doing it when it's become a problem because he might get banned. So like, he represents these people who want to make those jokes, doesn't he? And he's not banned. So I think that's a really interesting aspect of it. So that was him doing that. And then the other one that he was doing that I guess it's harder to say is directly this as well. Oh, hello. But he was doing it. Maybe this is him. How did you die?
Poverty.
Choose your birth.
This is him actually saying hello to somebody, won't it?
Oh, hello.
Oh, no, there it is. That's exactly it. Brilliant.
Oh, hello.
Now, he did that in a voice.
Oh, hello.
It's the thing he does when he kills people, you know, on a little sly cheeky one like that. He does the voice. Oh, hello. But that voice, as far as I'm concerned, and I go on my own channel again now, but this time I'm battery exhausted. Your channel battery exhausted.
Easier for lots of different...
All right, you. And go to my videos. Like, that voice is in the Charlie Chan Ganji's Garage remix of him being racist Chinese, because that's the voice he does.
Cat, very delicious. In China, they say, cat, very delicious. In China,
When does he do it? Over here. Hello.
Hello to you.
So, hello to you. He's doing it in amongst that racism. It was like a big feature. Oh, hello, and he was doing it in a Chinese voice. And now here he's not doing the Chinese voice so blatantly. But you know what? When he said that, in that funny voice, in that way, it made me think of, oh, that's that racism you used to do. You know?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Made me think that's that racism music. Not in the same voice. He said hello, not hello, but it reminded me of that racism used to do. So I wondered to myself, this is something I wanted to bring up for Bob, just, I might cut this at the end and bop it up on one of the channels. I wondered to myself, is that DarksydePhil covert racist mode? Is he giving these little dog whistles and flags to people who used to like his content for all the wrong reasons? Is that what's happening there?